Everybody, Michael here from Replica Airguns with another indoor field test shooting video for the Bear River BR45. This is a CO2 steel BB, so 4.5 millimeter steel BB CO2 non-blowback, and this is a BB gun, of course. And if you haven't seen my tabletop video for it yet, make sure to do so. I'm not going to put a link in the description, but it'll be over on the Replica Airguns blog over at replicaairguns.com, or search the channel for it. It should be near the top of the list because I did it recently. So today we're going to do the accuracy and FPS, so velocity portion of the test. We're going to start with velocity here. This chrono's been doing some weird stuff, so hopefully it acts nicely for us. And then we're going to put 10 rounds in a paper target 30 feet down range. Now this gun should get around 410 FPS according to Bear River. Let's find out if they're lying to us, and need to take it off safe. So hopefully I don't get hit here. I forgot to put a paper on my target. We're going to be hitting bare metal, so I got my protective eyeglasses on. Okay, it does angle back. So 432, a little higher than 410. 423 again, it seems. 418. 408. And 406. So we'll stop it there. I can see that this gun's shooting a little high, so when I do the target portion, I will aim near the bottom of the rings. That'll get us something closer to the bullseye. A lot of guns do that out of the box. You just gotta, set your aim point when you're shooting to kind of around where you know it's gonna hit. So if it shoots a little high, you definitely wanna aim at the bottom of the target for sure. If it shoots a little left, you need to aim a little right. So it's just the way it is. A lot of these guns, they don't have basically adjustable sights. Most of these inexpensive guns don't. Only really, very few do actually when it comes to BB guns. Even the more expensive ones don't even often have adjustable sights. So hopefully out of the box, yours is shooting fairly well centered. All right, let's set up a paper target. 30 feet down range, we're gonna shoot 10 rounds into it and see what kind of grouping I can get. I have my paper target set up 30 feet down range. We're gonna shoot here in my semi-rested position like I always do, sandbag up front. And we have a nice little stool back here for me to rest my butt on. This isn't perfect. It's not ideal. It's not like it's mounted in some sort of clamp or anything. So there's definitely some human factor. We are going to put 10 rounds into the paper target. I am going to aim at the very bottom ring because I could see when I did my chronograph test that the BBs were shooting a bit higher. I could see them going up a bit. So anyways, I know that. So it's good to know so we don't have to shoot a couple shots and then readjust. We're just going to shoot at the bottom ring right at the get-go, 10 rounds. Let's see what kind of grouping I can get. Okay, you might have thought that was quick, but it's actually better to get into a groove with a gun like this, to be honest. You kind of get into the groove, you're not anticipating when the trigger is going to release and pulling shots. And it might, it's okay. Those were off. We got basically 1, 2, 3. I mean, there was 3 that came out. I did shoot 10 rounds. So 7 were all within an inch. So you can see that this gun wants to shoot a decently tight group. But then there were some ones that came out, right? It's the nature of BB guns a little bit, but I have seen some BB guns get some pretty crazy results. Like even some BB guns I've seen shoot as tight as a 0.75 inch grouping. It does happen. Maybe that was lucky. I don't know. But most of the rounds, like I said, right here within about an inch, 3 rounds came out. You decide why. Was it me? Was it a BB? Was it just the gun? Who knows? But that's the way it is. That's what happened today. And I'm happy with that. I would like to have seen maybe these flyers be a little tighter, but most of them, 7 of them, nice and tight. So if you were shooting a pop can, you would have for sure got at least 7 rounds in that pop can, right? So it's pretty good. Fun gun, the trigger's long, but it's predictable. Like I said, once you kind of shoot, you get in that groove, you can really feel it, you get used to it. If you were shooting a lot of really quick targets really quickly, your trigger finger might get a little tired, but then you got to reload, and so give that guy a little break. Again, check out the tabletop video if you're interested in more details and specifications and close-up videos. If you're interested in buying it, I'll put links in the description to buy it over in Canada and the US. And we also have other products in Canada and the US at replicaairguns.ca for Canada and replicaAirguns.us for the US, where you have air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, take care.